Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Absolute Cuts, episodes
16?
Nah, are we not in the 20s yet?
No.
Are we not?
No.
Fuck, it feels like it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I'm pretty sure the last one was, I think this is episode 16 or 17.
All right.
I'm going to go with 17 as a guess.
It probably is, actually.
A good age to be knocked up.
We had our most popular ever episode last week, so cheers for that. Battle Royale, which I didn't think would be you just don't know, do you, Ryan?
You just don't know what films pop.
What films are going to be there.
It's been like, The Sting, or, The Sting has been a big one.
Yeah. What's nice is people are going back and watching or listening to so people are coming to it and then going back and downloading the early episodes.
Yeah.
So Blade and Breakfast Club and stuff.
You're the numbers guy. You give me
I'm the numbers guy. I get fucking obsessed with it. I get this. You wouldn't have had it during the Fringe this year. You might have had it last year. There's like
fucking obsessed with it.
There's a website. It's called like Red 61, and you can constantly refresh it.
Okay.
And you try and tell yourself it's like that thing whenever you get have you ever had an ulcer in your mouth?
Yes.
Right, and the worst thing you can do is like tongue it, right? Mm-hmm. But you do it constantly, and then it gets to the point where I've chewed them. Like you just got to fucking spit your mouth and chewing it. And with my teeth, you fucking take your jaw off. But you tend to tell yourself, right? I'm just not going to check it, right? Let's check. Let's set a date every week, even every week. Let's do it Friday at 3:00, and let's just check the ticket sales and see how it's going. And then what you do is, as the Fringe comes up, you find yourself just refreshing it, and you become obsessed with it. And so I realise I've got one of those brains now. That's why I get so depressed putting up content online, because there's too much for me to check.
Okay, yes.
There's too many things. Because if I put up something, because I'm going to try and do a thing this month where I'm going to put up, I was going to put up one every day.
Yeah.
But then I've been told by social media masters that
3 or 4.
3 a week, yeah. And I'm counting the one we put up for this as one of them.
Yeah.
And it makes it easier because you don't have to do it every day.
It's also good to break them up. One looks like a podcast, one's a video. Makes you look like you're a triple threat.
Exactly.
So it's podcast, comedy, and sexual assault.
How many fingers does this man have in pies? But the problem is, if I put one up every couple of days, and that's going up on 4 different things. That's 4 things I now can check. Plus, I've got numbers for this, which I can check constantly. And this gives you like countries. It gives you how many have been done in the last hour.
Yeah.
And then I've got ticket sales for a tour. I'm genuinely like, it's no wonder I'm fucking miserable all the time.
High strung.
Because the anxiety is just through the roof. Because there's too much to check.
I remember doing that as well, and the fucking because it sets up your week badly. Like during the Fringe, when you used to look at the those ticket sales, you'd be like, well, there's Wednesday and Thursday going to be a fucking shiter.
Yeah.
Like,
exactly.
what are you doing? Calm down, just
And then even if you do sell tickets for those days, you've already got it in your head that it's a shiter anyway.
Yeah.
So they're coming now, aren't they? They're fucking coming now. The cunts.
Rat bastards. Guys, have we got anybody else from like outside of I remember we were big in the Bahamas.
Yeah, we do well in Scandinavia.
Okay, right.
Ireland's still letting us well down.
I don't have any pull in Ireland. I was exiled. I didn't tell anyone.
You used to have pull in Ireland.
Back in
big dog in Ireland.
That was no.
We've
told this before, but the first time we went out together in Dublin, and we barely knew each other. Now it happened to be. That happened to be pretty spectacularly funny that we went into a UFC fight or an MMA fight. It was Bama or something in Dublin, and everyone knew me. Yeah, I did walk in there. I felt like I was going to go up on the screen, and like they're doing the celebrity things. They go Ryan Cullen. I'd be like this, YouTuber. Sitting beside fucking.
Would you have classed yourself as a YouTuber in those days?
No, I would have been told you're the YouTube guy, and then I'd be sitting there going like, I'd be seething deep down.
Yeah,
I'd be like, comedian first, and they go, I didn't know you did comedy, and I go,
YouTuber also tries comedy.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
You know what really annoys me is my son now has favourite YouTubers.
Oh God, it's so odd. Yeah,
it's he tries to, so he watches a lot of, and it's not shite stuff. He doesn't watch like people opening presents and stuff. He watches a lot of guys opening football cards actually.
Okay,
which is bizarre.
Oh, the ones with the FIFA ones.
Yeah, but he watches this guy Chuffs. It's called Chuffs, and it's the easy. I mean, no disrespect to Big Chuffs if he's listening, but because the guy's earning fucking millions, but he's there's a lot of YouTubers that I've seen from him just do reactions to videos that other people have created. So there's this huge thing of reaction videos. He does ones and they love it, and it's like the most satisfying videos of all time, right? So it'll be people like cutting
soap.
Yeah. Cutting soap or slicing a cake that's perfectly symmetrical in the icing, and all they're doing is watching another. It's a split screen. It's him on one side and that on the other side, and all they're doing is going, "Ooh, that's good," and that's it. That's literally
I've done it
for an hour.
That's what YouTube facts used to do them too.
But did you not do? But at least I thought your folk thing was biscuits.
Most the joke with you guys was always you just eat biscuits, right? But we did food and all that from around the world. But we also did reaction videos. Like you'd be like, "Oh, I reacted to fucking Marriage at First Sight."
Right.
And you're just watching Married at First Sight going.
But then I suppose that's what Gogglebox is.
I suppose this is what this is. We're laughing at.
That's very true, actually. Yeah, shit.
Yeah. That's technically, but those days it was. But that stuff's like such bare minimum. It is literally they have the actual content that's already been up.
Yeah.
Split screen beside you, and you're just giving out fucking whatever. I was known as the miserable guy.
No.
People wanted to really hurt me. I got so many death threats.
Why?
Because they just couldn't.
Because they liked the biscuits so much.
Yeah. They'd be like, because someone would be sending in biscuits and had them all flown away from like Thailand. And I'd be like, ugh, rotten. And they'd be like, hey, fucking, I just had to sell my mother to send them to you. That type of shit. And I'd be like, well, what do you want?
What's your favourite biscuit? Like, not of the ones you've tasted, just in general. What biscuit?
I have a very controversial, boring.
See if it's like a bourbon or something like that.
It's not a bourbon.
Shite custard cream.
I think bourbons are shite.
They're all right. Like,
I don't even eat them. No, the best is a Kit Kat. It's a boring.
But it's a standard classic.
I do love Kit Kats. I love Jammy Dodgers.
Yeah. What do you like a Kit Kat chunky?
Yeah, I'll dabble.
Yeah,
I dabble with the Kit Kat.
That's what I say to your mum. When I'm making a cup of tea, would you like a Kit Kat chunky?
You're like, was there an apostrophe in there? Or a comma in there? Apostrophe.
What's your favourite? Do you like the standard Kit Kat, or do you ever take Four Fingers?
You can fuck off. You think how many more fucking Kit Kat ones?
You know you take Four Fingers.
Did she crack it at least in the middle and fold it over?
Oh,
like
God.
That,
Have you ever seen that? Who was it I saw? Some psychopath.
Sticky Vicky?
Ate a Kit Kat where they just took it all out and bit into the four things like that.
That fucks up. That's the opposite of those cutting soap videos.
Aye, that's annoying.
I've seen the opposite ones. Like, have you seen the ones on TikTok? So I've seen all the satisfying videos, but you've seen the unsatisfying ones when someone's like power hosing a yield sign at the side of the road with dirt.
No.
They're like, shh, and it's all perfect, and then they just leave a little perfect.
Oh,
They'll leave a little square and then go, done. And people are like...
That's like a thing. I watched my... Isla's got well into baking recently.
Okay.
Right? And she's...
watching the Bake Off?
We started watching British... And it was one of those things... Which one?
The deaf one. Didn't know she was deaf beforehand.
Oh, yeah. She's quite nice, actually. Like, she's a really pleasant person.
Yeah.
Because it was one of those programs that I swore I would never watch because I thought, this is the ultimate fucking dumbing down.
It is.
Because, like, that was the original one, and now there's, like, you get pricks sewing, and then you get pricks doing watercolouring.
I've watched a glass blowing version.
Oh, see, genuinely, what is this? Like,
yeah, making an iron. There's blacksmiths now at it.
I tell you what, Bake Off is quite entertaining. It is quite good. But they've got a thing that's like, so the first one of this series was they were doing like, there's like an iconic cake in the credits. It's a big chocolate fudge cake. It looks amazing.
With the raspberries in it.
And it's got one raspberry missing. And that's like one of those annoying things.
Yes, I saw that. Yeah, I remember. I've watched them all so far.
Yeah.
It's on tonight.
What? Because it is on tonight actually. Because my wee girl now makes a shitload of cakes, but she's so heavy-handed on the sugar. Nice. It's incredible. You're just like, fucking hell. Getting me up for weeks.
It's like cocaine.
I remember before we moved on to the YouTube chat, I remember asking Seamus what his favourite who he was watching YouTube. So there's this guy Chuffs, and there's this guy called like FIFA Bob or something, and then there's Mr. Beast, and I went, what a minute, who? Mr. Beast? Like, I'm fairly certain you can't be watching Mr. Beast on the internet. Like,
that fucking cunt sells it. Do you know in the house just before we came in here, Daniel's got Mr. Beast fucking chocolate.
What is he?
He's just a YouTuber, but he's like a millionaire or some shit. He just made so much money from it.
Do you see him on screen?
Yeah, he looks like a proper bang average dude. Like I can't explain it. You know the way like some YouTubers look like a YouTuber. Like Paul dickheads look like YouTubers. Yeah. This dude just looks like he works for QuickFit.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Is he British?
I don't know. No, American, I think.
Is he American?
Yeah. Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast. Because
he wouldn't call himself Mr. Beast.
No, he wouldn't call himself Mr. Beast, would he?
In England.
It's a very niche YouTube channel, Mr. Beast.
Aye. I've been slicing my wrists.
I know, we saw it rhymes with self-harming.
I've been self-harming. That's how bad the film
Just once, though. Just self-harmed. They went, well, this isn't for me.
I immediately backtracked. I dipped my toe off the bridge.
Is it a burn?
It's a burn. I burnt it on a walk.
Looks like a grill.
No, I burnt it on a walk.
On a walk?
Yeah.
Where were you walking to? Oh, God.
Oh, you're fucking happy with yourself now, are you?
Oh, God.
I actually burnt it. I burnt it on a walk because like I ordered chicken fried rice and I didn't get it. Nah. Got into a fight in the Chinese. I just burnt it on a walk.
What are you making?
Soup. All the pans work, don't they? Imagine that would be all real off-putting if you came in and someone's just frying chicken soup around, swirling it around the. I feel like it'd be made quicker though.
There would be. Nobody ever does a fry up in a wok.
No.
Why not? It's got
tossing up the whole
tons of space. I've got like the wok we have has got so much more space than our frying pan. I don't know why I'm not doing fry ups in a wok.
Do you like them?
Get everything in there.
Do you like them pans with the grill? They're like a whole square grill.
A griddle.
Is that what that's called?
Aye.
Do you like them?
I do, but because you can get those lines. On a steak. Yeah.
All right. You're just for aesthetic reasons.
Oh, totally. Aye.
Half the time they're just fucking pish unless they're directly in the center, just spreading shit around. So it keeps them warm. And I'm like, oh, fuck off.
Aye. No, it doesn't keep them warm.
Have you done the HelloFresh thing yet?
We've done both HelloFresh and Gusto.
What's Gusto? Is it better?
It's pretty much exactly the same. Do you know what?
This is all of a sudden a paid advert for
I know.
Griddles and fucking Uber Eats and shit.
That's a thing. When are we start getting sponsorship?
Who's going to fucking sponsor this?
Well, listen.
Boko Haram?
Tons of... Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast. He's like, I need them cut spice. I need them absolute cut pants.
We think it's the actual Mr. Beast, and it just turns out to be a local sex offender. Oh no!
If you type in your, that's actually in the film. Actually, you know that thing in the film we're doing this week, Knocked Up, when it looks at the sex offenders in your local area.
Yeah, you can.
With the little. We can't do that here.
No, you can't. No, because it's highly illegal.
Why is right? Okay, fair enough. I suppose
because you can't get because we were talking. I was talking about this at a gig. Was it last weekend where I remember where like one of the papers published a load of addresses of people that were on the sex offenders register, and then somebody burned down a local paediatrician's house. Because he just saw the first four letters and went, well...
That's a joke.
I swear that happened.
Someone saw just went PED and went fucking...
I swear... Well, no, obviously, because if you're the kind of person that's going to start a lynch mob, you're not going to be the most linguistically clever person. Yeah. So they went, paedophile, paediatrician... That was the same thing to me. So, like the absolute antithesis... of a child sex offender, a person that keeps children alive. was then attacked.
Yeah, I feel like you used the word antithesis to make it look like I'm definitely not a pedo.
Exactly. Yeah.
I used the big word I've never heard you say. Like, not Nick I'm such an eloquent.
Yeah, I'm gonna be dropping all sorts of shit in this episode.
Fucking hell. Do you reckon then if you try to, he's going to go to a paedophile's house when he wants a pediatrician?
Save my children. Okay.
Okay.
Well, talking about kids.
Yeah, this film was.
Because you've not seen it.
Yeah, do you know what? I hadn't seen it. I definitely seen a part at the end that felt like deja vu.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's our second Apatow. Second Apatow in a short space of time, actually.
Oh, we'll take a break off Apatow.
Yeah, because I think we talked about this. Oh no, we did that. No, it was with Nick Cage who did it, where he had an incredible run of films. Apatow had because do you know Superbad came out 2 months after this?
Oh,
and the 40-Year-Old Virgin was only like 6 months before this. So he went like 40-Year-Old Virgin, this Superbad, Pineapple Express, and then basically for about 5 years, and it ends with Bridesmaids, and it's just like every single class American comedy of that
classics,
time.
Yeah.
They're all Apatow.
Most of those are my favorite comedy films. Superbad's my favorite comedy film of all time.
I know that. I'm looking forward to doing Superbad when we find it.
Yeah. I love Pineapple Express too. In fact.
Yeah. Have you seen? I've never seen the one that's the. What's the one about the end of the world? This is the end or something.
That?
I've never seen that. No.
That is fucking. That's one of the better. That's one of the fun. You'd love that one.
I will watch it.
Danny McBride is like, he's quite annoying and everything, but he's perfectly. Danny McBride steals the show, and this is the end.
Aye.
And Michael Cera.
Aye. Then have you seen the
arse.
Christmas one? The night before.
Yes,
That's
I love it.
Excellent.
I watch that every Christmas.
Oh,
is that not Judd Apatow? Is it?
I don't think that is Apatow, but it's a similar. It's a similar kind of. Yeah, it's got Mackie in it.
Yeah,
it does have Mackie in it, doesn't it?
You got that by Michael Shannon in it, isn't it?
It does, yeah.
It's unbelievable. The Christmas weed.
Why else did I see him and Michael Shannon recently?
I saw him in a film in Dubai. I forgot about him, and it was some sort of gangster film. I don't know what the fucking film was. It was in Dubai in the hotel room, but it couldn't.
Oh God, I can't even remember what I saw him in. I'll remember by the end of the thing.
He's in some. He turns up sometimes in films, and you're like, ugh.
He's in some mental shit. Shannon likes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you enjoyed it?
Aye, I did. I mean,
it's really
classic.
good.
It's just a classic. Straight up, it's not my favorite of all of his Apatow. It's definitely.
No.
I know it's definitely a lot of people's favorite.
I think it might be. I think I have laughed, and I'll laugh again because I've seen this film so many times. Because this film is, tell you, because somebody was asking me the other day about what we do with the DVDs, and then I was kind of saying how we neither of us have a DVD player, so we have to watch it, and it's annoying when one of us picks a film that isn't on any of the streaming sites.
Yeah.
And this is always because I remember. Looking at this, and it was on every streaming site possible.
Yeah.
And then I came to watch it again this week, and it wasn't on any. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me!" And then it was one of the weeks that it wasn't on ITV2 for some reason, because this is a massive ITV2 film that's on all the time. So I've seen this film tons, and there was still points I really, really, really laughed at.
I had no idea Paul Rudd was in it.
Did you not? Paul is amazing.
Yeah, he's great.
So good in it.
Do you think it was devastating that the whole way through the film, one of the main things was about Seth Rogen's life in it and what he does and stuff, and Paul Rudd, and I was just like, all of this is me. So I was devastated halfway through it. I was like, this is a real
Seth Rogen's character.
Both.
How the fuck is Paul Rudd's character you?
Because we did fucking mushrooms in Vegas.
He's married with he's got a happily marriage with children, a massive house, a decent job. He's young looking. He's handsome, charismatic. In what way is Paul Rudd's life like yours?
I just went. Just with the mushrooms.
Just that one scene.
Just that one scene. Right. The rest of it was Seth Rogen's part. Yes.
Right, yeah. It's very much in the same way like Ryan Gosling's. In Drive, that's very much like my life, because I also have driven.
Fucking drive my foot up your hole.
You can't take one scene and go, fucking hell, that's just like us. Hey.
Fucking end game.
But yeah, they do mushrooms in Vegas, and because we could have done that because me and you didn't come to the Cirque du Soleil to see the Beatles. you were well in the hole by that point.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not going to Cirque. If I was paying 200 quid on the Cirque du Soleil tickets, I was like, I won't be able to get to the airport back.
That's one of the because it was expensive. I mean, it was like $110 or something for the Beatles Cirque du Soleil tickets, the Love Show, and it is genuinely the best $110. It had 90 quid. It's the best 90 quid I've ever spent in my life. It was jaw dropping.
What, like in Edinburgh, like a bag of Cokes, 90 quid. So you're saying it's better than that?
Yes, it was better. It was better. It was phenomenal. I've never seen Barry Castagnola as happy.
Oh, wow.
I've never seen anyone as happy as Barry was that night.
Great. Nice.
Really. Barry's got that kind of...
Yeah, childish.
Like, he's got a big floppy face. Yeah. And it looks like he's got learning difficulties quite a lot of the time, Barry.
Yeah.
And he genuinely... I've never seen him look more like he had learning difficulties. He was so happy, hugging, slavering.
He's slabbering all around the Cirque du Soleil.
Milo ruined it.
Oh, that's because he would be like, he'd probably be like, is there any chance I could jump in and do 5 as well?
Just turning to you and going, it's what I think they're trying to do here. Shut the fuck up, Milo.
I think they're dancing and flying and the Beatles are on.
Yeah. You don't need to greet people again at the toilet.
Is Milo sitting there going like, because Milo would be sitting there going like, I think this is a homage to Gulliver's Travels. They're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
Shut up.
Yeah. But they go and see Cirque du Soleil and take mushrooms, which is a great idea. We did it to men fighting, which is also a good idea.
For you, it was the worst 40 minutes of my life.
I loved it. I absolutely. Have we talked about this on the podcast?
Don't know.
Well, quick, brief.
Yeah.
I was thinking of a really fancy word there so I could prove my non-penis. A brief summation of what happened in Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
We went to see, because we were staying in the Excalibur. We went to see the Tournament of Kings, which is a medieval tournament, and we took a lot of mushrooms beforehand. And some people dealt with it well. Some people did not have a good time at all.
You're looking at me.
And you had a terrible time on it.
Well, I was sitting there going, this is great. This is terrible. And then Soppet sitting beside me with PTSD.
Yeah.
And then there was a loud bang. Everybody go, you okay, Soppet?
Yeah.
I thought, he might just pull out a Glock and start firing. And I was sitting there going like, whoa. And I was sitting there having a good time. And then there's jesters running up going, oh, smile, laugh. And I go, this is now the wrong vibe for my day. And then what happened was, remember they kept punting out like chicken? The chicken looked like it was moving to me, like to eat.
The chicken was...
It was waving.
Yeah.
And I was like, no.
Dry chicken.
And then eventually there was a big black stallion, big horse ran towards me, and it was just sprinting directly on my eyeline, and I was like black horse running at me, and I went, I'm out.
Do you remember?
And I went to, I just said this, I went to a grabber machine.
Oh, yeah.
Outside. I just went into that area with just like slot machines and stuff. Obviously, it's Vegas. But there was like one of them things, they put in a pound and it grabs the teddy, and I just did that and went, my natural habitat. I'm okay again.
My natural habitat, Gypsy land.
I just went.
My natural habitat, games of chance.
I went up to my. There's my back in my wheelhouse, trying to catch Finding Nemo teddies.
I wish we'd spent more time in that downstairs bit because there was some cool things down there. Because it was mostly arcades. It wasn't slot machines. It was so there was like the grabbers, and then there was one that was like you could bowl, and then there was like a pitching baseball thing.
I'm actually decent at that.
You could pitch at it. I wish we'd spent a lot more time. That was a lot more fun.
If you want, you just do it in Edinburgh. It's all in Edinburgh.
Where's that?
Lane 7's got the big pitching things in the bowl and stuff.
Does it?
Shuffleboards and the baseball one's actually pretty decent. I'm good at overhand throwing.
I smell Patreon special.
Lane 7. We'll have to do something like Fastball, the movie.
Yeah, we do Lebowski.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, that would be. That would make sense.
But we should probably talk about the film a bit more. It's hard. It's really hard talking about comedies.
It is because they've done it.
Yeah.
That's what the whole thing is. Yeah. But like, I mean, I have just like the fact that the kid googling murder was pretty funny.
That was funny. That's Apatow's kids.
Oh, is it?
And that the two wee girls are his actual kids, and Leslie Mann, who plays Paul Rudd's wife, is his actual wife.
I didn't know Leslie Mann was married. She was in the last film, wasn't she?
Yeah.
She was in 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yeah.
She was the one that was...
It's weird, man. Because he puts her in a lot of these films, and he has his pals fucking come on to her.
Oh, yeah, I never thought of that.
Do you know what I mean? And it's like... there's a weird thing going on here, Judd.
Can you imagine, like... So do you reckon if you were a director and you had a sex scene and you put your wife in it, you'd have written the script and directing it, and then as soon as she comes over, you go in and punch.
The fuck was that?
he's just doing the script, Mark. You put your fucking dirty little dick away. Brad Pitt there freaking out.
I don't know. I reckon if you were to watch someone like Brad Pitt, I used to have a joke about that actually.
Yeah.
That if you know how there's like that thing where people have a list that if you ever meet those celebrities,
yes,
you can sleep with them.
I've got a joke about it at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, so you do? Yeah. And I was always like saying if I came home to find Brad Pitt pumping my wife, I'd park his car for him because it's like you can't you know what I mean, you can't like, it's like watching Messi hammer your team. You have to admire the skill and just go, well, he's done well played, sir. Yeah.
4 once at the Emirates, didn't he?
But so he put her in. He puts her in a lot of them. Because my favourite, because there's a lot of this stuff in this film that I think is unnecessary. It's too long.
It's
like 40-Year-Old Virgin's too long.
2 hours and 10 minutes. It's completely unnecessary.
There's a lot of stuff I think. I would prefer more stuff with just all the guys hanging out. I think that's the funniest stuff of the whole film.
You thought this is funny because I didn't think that was the best part.
Oh, what? When they're doing
the sex thing, they're.
Oh, that's one of the funniest on it. That was one of the times. I tell you the 3 times I pissed myself. Right?
Okay, go for it. Yeah.
The time where when Katherine Heigl tells Seth Rogen that she's pregnant. And then he goes, fuck off. And she goes, what? And he goes, what? And then she goes, I'm pregnant. And he goes, with emotion? Like that's brilliant. The second bit is every single line when they get the guy and they bet him that he won't cut his hair or shave his beard for a whole year. All the names, every single name they call him gets funnier and funnier and funnier. Like Scorsese and Coke is funny. The shoe bomber Richard Reed. That's funny. When Jonah Hill comes up to him and goes, "Was it weird when you changed your name from Cat Stevens to Yusuf Islam?" I was howling, and then it's right at the end. Leslie Mann has one where she goes,
"Is that his?
Is that his rabbi?"
Go up and bless the child or something.
Oh god.
Yeah. So that was my favorite part is Jodie.
Oh yeah, the weird little. She's only got 2 lines.
I was fucking buckled at both of her things. The first time I was like, she better come back into this, and then she does when she's cooking, like about changing boyfriends.
Yeah, we should swap boyfriends. I'm only kidding, not really.
That was hilarious. I thought she was the star of the film.
Is she going out with the shoe bomber then?
Yeah.
That's very funny.
Because he grabs. Remember, doesn't he grab someone's tit?
Yeah.
She takes her hand off.
Yeah.
And she's like, "What was that?"
I think all that bit where she phones him to meet up to tell him that she's pregnant.
Yeah.
And the rest of them think it's because she wants to shag again. Because I've done that with pals. I've been sitting there with pals, and they're on the phone to somebody, and you're sitting in the background.
Yeah. Fair. Yeah.
They've got a fucking big ball. He's tickling the balls as well.
I have done that before. I used to have an air horner in the house, and like anytime anybody was on the phone, you were ripping it all day long. Sorry, there's a carnival going on. Well, by the way, I have a question. Was that Ryan Seacrest?
Yes.
That was him.
He's good.
He was actually quite good
He's
at
really,
acting.
really good.
Yeah.
Just take the piss out of Jessica Simpson.
Yeah. I was named after Ryan Seacrest. Yeah, it was because he's older.
Ryan Seacrest.
That's where they got. My mum's a big Ryan Seacrest fan. And Twilight. Mashed them together.
What?
Ryan Cullen.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Seacrest does sound like a toothpaste.
It does.
Anyway,
Jesus
carry
Christ.
on. Did you?
You can tell we're struggling to talk about this film.
You're just going. You're just going. Seacrest sounds like you're like pedophile.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Use bigger words.
No, he sounds like a ship. If you were going aboard the Seacrest,
oh, okay, right,
that makes more sense.
He better use that when he's
fucking
when he's going to have sex with someone.
Yeah, all aboard.
All aboard dude, all aboard the Seacrest.
With one of those captain's hats on.
Oh God, where is Ryan Seacrest these days? Hey?
Ryan Seacrest presents everything, does he not? He presents American Idol, he presents Pop Idol, he presents...
He does still do all them, does he?
I think he does them, aye.
What a guy.
American Idol, not Pop Idol, American Idol, I think he presents that. See, that's a thing we don't... I was going to say a thing we don't have in Britain is E, but we have E. We don't have that celebrity culture kind of thing where of people just celebrity news.
Yeah,
like in a Heat magazine live.
Yeah. Red carpets. But what the fuck do we have red carpets for? There's no fucking...
We wouldn't have red... We don't... Well, we have red carpets for like the BAFTAs and stuff like this.
Still, it's fucking... Oh, here comes Phil Jupitus.
You ever gone down... It's unnecessary.
but I mean, it's not... There's this fucking like, oh, here comes Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes David Tennant.
Yeah, that's true. Have you ever gone down a red carpet?
Yes. But I wasn't supposed to.
Right.
I was at the Bruno premiere.
What? Really? Why?
Have I told this story? I was
No.
at the Bruno premiere. I was in New York City, and then basically we were stuck in that. I was watching the Transformers, one of the Transformers movies. Shite, obviously. Came out in New York City, and all of a sudden the cinema's completely rammed, and they were just like, right. We can't really let you out this door, but we can let you out this door on the red carpet, and if we give you tickets, you can come back around up the red carpet and go into the premiere for free.
Right.
And I was like, what? You think the premiere for Bruno would be booked out? They obviously had like a back row for this situation. People coming out of this film. And they were like, yeah, fuck it. Like, I mean, Transformers was 3 hours long, and we didn't really want to do it. So anyway, walked up the red carpet in Bruno premiere. We went in, watched it. He was there, Sacha Baron Cohen. It was wild. Like when the dick came on the screen, people were literally standing up, going, "What?" Proper hamming it up. Well,
taking their own dicks out, yeah.
Windmilling and shit, yeah. So I was at the Bruno premiere, so I've been on that red carpet.
Wow. So you went down the red carpet with paparazzi.
Yeah.
Who the fuck did they think you were?
Yeah, I was wearing tracksuit bottoms.
But do you think you were the
sorry, it was
the
New York.
Fucking kid out of the striped pajamas.
You forget New York. I was homeless.
Oh shit! So you were.
We got tickets like on a fucking whatever thing for like half price, and we were like, well, let's do something with this.
My God!
So yeah,
I'm amazed. Paparazzi just standing around looking.
I think they put the cameras down. In
going,
fairness,
is that Steve Buscemi? I know he was in fucking.
You can't go out to Steve Buscemi.
Is that Christian Bale in The Machinist?
Philadelphia's over, mate.
Your guy's come cosplaying as Tom Hanks from Philadelphia. Have you ever done that at Halloween?
No.
That would be hilarious if you went out at Halloween as Tom Hanks from Philadelphia. That would be so funny, man. If you went out in a gown and pushing a gurney like that, oh my God, that would be funny.
With an Eagles hat on?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we get it.
I'll black up and be Denzel Washington.
Oh, Denzel. Here's a film I've never seen, Philadelphia.
Have you not?
Never actually seen it.
That's one of those films that I've seen it in charity shops and I thought I'll get that. Do you know the two? There's three that I've thought, do you know what, we'll do it, but there's three that I've gone, the jokes will be I don't know how we talk about it.
Yeah, okay.
Without make it funny.
I've got one as well.
Because the three were Philadelphia, American History X, and Mississippi Burn.
Okay, right. Well,
and these are going to be tough.
I've already bought American History X.
Okay.
That's coming up. That'll be in a few weeks' time. So that's been done. I've got one too as well that I've just on the back burner. I'm like, I don't know. And it's Crouching Tiger.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm just like, all was going to be chatted about is just flying people.
I know.
And Asians.
Aye. Schindler's List would be tough to do.
Maybe for you.
Another comedy.
Here we go. I was at that premiere too.
Another work of fiction.
Fuck's sake. Oh god. Oh god. I'm trying to even just figure out. That's one. Shopping bags or pregnancy tests. That's one of the. Do you remember they bought? I'm trying to get back on track here. With
yeah.
And I'm just going through. I've got Google and murder. Do it already with a condom, which was.
Now there's a good discussion.
Yes.
Because now I've never
heard of.
No, I don't think I've ever had sex with someone without.
I would say with a condom.
Well, I've never. No, just to end it there. I don't think I've ever had sex. No, I've not. I don't think I have. Apart from obviously with my wife, I don't think I've ever had sex without a condom. I was genuinely terrified about it when I was a teenager.
Okay, it worked. The scared straight thing.
There was a thing, right, that when we were at school, a rumor got passed around our year that if you wore 2 condoms, the rubber would react with itself and it would disintegrate. So then you had to wear 3 rather than somebody, because one was deemed not safe enough, right? So someone then came up with the idea, we should just put 2 on. And then someone went, no, I read or I heard from someone that the way the rubber is made, that it does this chemical reaction with itself where they both just disintegrate, so suddenly you've got none. So you're now going, well, we need 3 then. So you're getting in there loaded like a fucking elephant's foot. And it's
like one of those, those videos with the melons, the watermelons. They put the elastic bands around it before it explodes. And pressure.
So it got to this point where, so then you can't go 4 because then so 3 seemed to be the magic number for us when we were growing up at school.
That's where the song came from.
Yeah, and then essentially what I'm saying is I shag someone just wearing the box. It's that fucking whole hog. I don't give a shit.
Oh god.
There was a guy at our school.
I had someone that poked holes in the condom.
You what?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Afterwards.
Like a girl. Well, stupid. When it was full of cum, poking holes in it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't even know why I said it now.
Like a weak shower.
Oh, God. Clogged up shower head.
What was the case say there? Fucking hell.
But you used the whole box?
Oh, yeah, no. Someone else.
A crisp packet was always passed around our school.
That was exactly. Someone at our school claimed that they did it with a crisp packet and not an elastic band, a hairband. Like, a kind of scrunchy hairband kind of thing. So bag of crisps on. Now, if you think about that, right, regardless, because salt and vinegar is going to be a terrible. But even salted cheese and onion is going to be
sour and cream.
Anything is going to be.
Sour cream's the way to go. It's the exact same.
You can't get sour cream. You can't get sour cream packet of crisps. Then you'd have to go to a Pringles tube. Now that's fine for you, but for the rest of us mere mortals,
I still put on the hairband.
A Pringles tube, even one of the tiny wee Pringles tubes, I'm still going, there's a lot of wasted space in this, to be honest. And also, what woman's letting you come out with a Pringles tube? Listen, once you pop.
Yeah. At least shave the end of it.
Imagine getting shagged by a Pringles tube. With the wee Pringles man just appearing every now and again.
No.
Almost winking at you. Like, me again.
It's like the mustache ride without the frill of it. He does have a wee tash, doesn't he?
He does. Yeah.
Wee Charlie Chaplin fella.
But
wee Nazi.
But even a crisp pack, even if you'd washed the crisp pack out, so there was nothing that could sting you, that's sore anyway. Because a crisp pack is a crinkly thing.
Yeah, it's.
But for years we believed that. We're like, of course we did.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I thought when I was a kid that if you had sex with someone who was pregnant, that's how twins came. You know, in the film there, like
these are genuine things because they talk about like if a woman's on top, she can't get pregnant because gravity just means, which makes sense.
I went
if you think about it.
I went to a Catholic school like in Ireland. They didn't tell us shit.
No, because...
But in fairness, we knew enough. In fairness, we had a chaplain, and every time we walked into the thing, you'd be like, pedo!
What's the deal with Catholicism being against birth control? And, like...
Well,
is it because... Do they consider it you're killing the baby at conception? No, you're not even... You're killing it before conception.
Yeah.
So why is it...
I'll tell you what it is, what I think it is. Much like abortion, it's supply and demand.
Right.
They love fucking them. That's what it is, man. Like, that's the only thing. You tell me there's like 500,000 sexual assault cases against babies and shit, and then the only thing they want you to do is make sure you have them.
I don't know what you're talking about now.
The Catholic Church
are
against birth control.
Yes.
Because they want babies to be born.
So they want more babies?
They want more babies so you can... Yeah, tear
This is a wild theory.
That I think the Catholic Church are against birth control and abortion. It's because they want babies to molest.
Fucking hell.
That's my theory.
That is... I mean, that's...
I've got the data.
That's right up there with, like... that's Illuminati kind of shit, that, like...
Listen, I'm Irish.
So you reckon...
They ran a train on us.
So you reckon the Catholic Church... one day they were like that. There's not enough kids. There's not enough to pump.
I've already done Belgium.
Ugly a lot of them as well. We need to start enhancing these fuckers.
And Ireland, and the reason why they really did a number in Ireland because we went for it. We had whole hog and had 14 kids each.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, yeah,
it all works out. This would be the weirdest actual conspiracy theory. In fairness, this is like.
Yeah.
This is quite out there. And it should be a disclaimer coming back, Lonnie. He doesn't actually believe this fully.
Aye.
Fully.
Jesus. I don't know if I've ever told you about the... I know I told it on the Mild High Club's podcast. Because they were asking me for the most embarrassing sexual kind of thing. And when I was on a holiday, on a lad's holiday once, right, we were in Greece. And... we met a group of girls that were there from Birmingham, and
woo!
Yeah, I know,
swoop.
Couple of high rollers. So what ended up was my pal started going with one of them like for the whole holiday, which is a fucking terrible rookie era.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a rookie era because it's one of those holidays where we were proper like let's take a shitload of condoms and you end up using 2. Because you're nowhere near as attractive as you think you are.
Yeah.
Because you get sold a lie before you go on a lad's holiday. Because every film you see, it's just like they're fucking handing fanny out at the airport. And so we...
Like they hand out SIM cards in Dubai.
So he started going with one of them. My brother was on the holiday as well, and he started going out with one of them as well. And they kept going out with them after the holiday had finished. And then there was 3 other girls. And on the first night we went out properly drinking, we went to this place where you would get, if you bought cocktails, so we would buy White Russians. And if you bought, because it was one of those places where before you go in, there's a guy selling you giving you free shots to go in, and you always barter with this guy, and we were always like fucking right down the line, like unless the guy was like tripling the shots we were getting. Because the guy would be like, 2 free shots, lads. And we're like, 2 free shots? Fuck, 2 free shots, please. I think this is our first barbecue, 2 free shots. And he's like, all right, 4 free shots. And we were like that, 12. 12. So we eventually got the 12 free. And it's the shittiest shots. Like, it didn't cost them a thing.
Yeah.
And so we're getting in there. So we're having these shots. And if you bought, so you get the free shots, and then you get a free shot if you bought a cocktail as well. And you also got a free pint with the cocktail. right? So we're already deep. Like, we've been drinking before this, so we're already in hammered. And then we've got fish bowls. You know, the fish bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never had one.
So we had them, right? You get shots with them as well. Everything's shots, right?
Okay.
And we're drinking the fish bowl with these girls. And then there was one girl, a larger girl, right? There's no other way of saying that, Ryan, right? I'm not being in any way derogatory. I'm not a fit man myself, right? She was a large girl. Lovely. And bizarrely, she had won £64,000 in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire about 4 months prior to that. Just a side.
I feel like on a slot machine or the actual show.
No, the actual show.
No, you can't win 64 grand on the slot machine one.
No, I don't.
It's a fiver, I'm pretty sure.
So I ended up. I blanked out. Like, I blacked completely out. It's one of the worst blackouts I've ever had in my life.
Okay, yeah.
And we'd obviously started getting off with each other.
Mm-hmm.
I then come to hours later, like 9 hours later, right? Morning is breaking, right?
Oh, no.
And I am shagging her, right? We're having sex, right? And then I'm so drunk that I can't remember how we've got in this situation. No way whatsoever, right? So then I come, and then I pull out, and I'm like that. Oh, there's no condom there. I'm like, oh, Jesus fucking Christ. This is like, and I'm already going, I'm like, I've ruined this girl's life. I've ruined my life. This is going to be one of those things where it's been a holiday romance thing, and I've got a girl pregnant, and fuck's sake, she lives in Birmingham. So what, am I going to have to traipse down to Birmingham every fucking 2 weeks to see this fucking kid? And like, so this is a disaster because I'm only like 17 years old. So, right, so.
You're very old, knocked up.
Right. So I'm panicking. Right. Cut to I shagged her again at the end of the holiday.
Okay, right. So you didn't learn.
By that point, I was like, well, I'm all in here. This time I did wear a condom.
Let's go for twins.
Yeah. So I'm panicking. I'm absolutely panicking. I'm reading up everything about a woman's menstrual cycle, and I'm like, right, here's the date where if there's not anything but this. So what luckily has happened is, because my pal's now going out with this girl afterwards, I'm able to keep tabs, so I'm able to find out what's going on. So I kind of casually mention it to him on a night out, and naturally he took the piss out of me massively, and he was like, right, I'll see what I can find out. It's what I can find out. But far too long for my liking, about 5 weeks after the incident, I find out from my friend, and it is the most horrified but also relieved I've ever been in a phone call. He tells me that she has told her friend that, cause she's panicking as well, right?
Okay, you're both panicking in yourself.
I think 'cause she's missed a period, right? She's in the bath.
I know what's happening.
Washing herself. A condom floats out of her.
Oh, no.
Into the bath. Now, she's not had sex since, so that's... But it has been up there the entire time, just hanging around.
Oh, God.
Making me nervous.
And still full.
Making her nervous. Yeah, still full, yeah. Like,
it automatically tied itself.
Somehow it's tied itself.
Are we not in a bow?
It's blown itself up. But honest to God, like, I'm ashamed of it. I was young, stupid. She was lovely. It was...
Oh, fucking hell.
It was just one of those 17-year-olds.
I think it always happens. Everyone had pregnancy scares back when they were younger.
Yeah. I had 2.
Yeah.
And then had kids. No. It's still a scare. Every day I have to take them to fucking school. Why did I have to shag you? in Greece after fish balls.
Oh, God.
There's a... Because I was going to ask how much you knew about the pregnancy cycle. Because there's a really horrifying scene in this that is the crowning scene.
Oh, that's so funny when he runs in.
Yeah. It's very graphic.
It's very funny.
Extremely graphic.
Running in.
Yeah. It might be one of the worst things you can see. Because luckily I never, when my 2 children were born, the second one was a cesarean section.
Yeah.
Which is amazing, right? Because we had like proper horrifying complications with the first, with the older one.
Because it was a girl.
Yeah. My wife being Chinese, we were like that. Oh God. But there was like hundreds of people have complications with the first one, but it was horrific, and because of that, we could have the option of not having a natural birth with the second one, and we had and generally like a C-section. It's like booking a hairdressing appointment. So you get told a specific time. You go in there like 2 hours before, get prepped up, go in, does the business, fucking out that afternoon.
Really?
It's amazing.
And
I don't think Amy stayed in hospital that night. I think we're in and out within the day.
That's wild.
Incredible.
No, I know fuck all about it. No.
The guy that did it was like this Swedish surgeon, and the nurse said that I quote, his suturing skills are unsurpassed. Like the way, because they have to like fucking. That was the only worst bit. You smell burning flesh because there's a wound obviously right across there where they're taking the baby out. It's like zzz, they fry it closed, so you smell burning flesh. But honest to God, you wouldn't have known this guy. He was like an artist, Ryan. You wouldn't even known anything had happened. The penmanship on this gentleman.
He does it at home on himself.
Oh, just a genius. An absolute yeah.
Sitting at home doing cesareans on himself. He'd sew an apple in there. I'll get that out tomorrow. For lunch.
But my point where I got into this was when he does have sex with her without the condom, I think that's ambivalent enough, her answer, that it's understandable why you would do it without.
I think they covered it well. It could have been an absolute like dodgy scene. It could have been a scene that I would say aged badly, even in 10, 15 years.
What's that called? Where did
stealthing?
Stealthing, yeah.
Stealthing.
I never understood the point of that. Is it like a power kind of thing?
Yeah, well, I presume all of the most sexual assaults like that are a power thing. Yes.
It's a weird thing. But
it's such a weird thing. It must be a power thing.
Yeah.
I also just don't get the fucking. I don't actually. Not only do I not get the power thing, thankfully, but I also don't get the what you get out of it.
I know.
Is it just like, well, here we go, we're going to roll the dice here?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that is weird.
Is it just like it's taking someone's car keys and then rolling it in a game of roulette?
Yeah. Aye, it is weird. But yeah, the way she does it, because he's trying to put the condom on.
Yeah.
And then struggling, and then she just goes, I'll just do it already.
Yeah.
And he takes that as, she's fucking, and then just launches it, and then.
Yeah, that's right, he flicks it.
Yeah. There's a very relatable scene the morning after that I have had a few times.
Where they're like,
where you're
staring at you like
you either go to breakfast or walk someone home or walk someone to a bus. Or like, and you.
I did the bus one once.
You immediately.
And the bus got delayed 19 minutes.
Oh, gee, that's the bus.
I felt most sorry for her. She didn't. She was just like she just didn't want to talk to me.
See, it's terrible. It's terrible when you realise that you're drastically worse looking than the person. Like when you realise that
drastically,
like genuinely, alcohol is the only reason that person had sex with you. It's a really sobering moment where you go, oh, for fuck's sake, this is, because you don't even. Folk might think you'd go, yes, I pulled an absolute stunner last night. You go, no, oh God, this is, because you can see the regret in their eyes and everything they say, and you go, oh.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't even have had, Seth Rogen asked her if they want to swap numbers. I don't think I've ever even had the balls to do that.
You're like, look,
I'm just like that, listen, I get it, right? I understand that you're now going to go home and shower with bleach. I'm totally cool with that, right? I won't mention this, right? I'm not gonna shame your name by mentioning this to anyone. This is our secret from now on. It was a bad time for you, right?
I had a great time, but it doesn't matter.
I had a great time. I really wish I could remember it. I guarantee you're glad you can't remember it. So.
It all worked out in the end. It all worked out. Hooray for alcohol. Oh God. But sure, like I don't have as many of these stories. You're like, because you're a little virgin, but you always kept laughing at me because I didn't have sex with a porn star once.
Yes, yeah, this is a huge bugbear of mine. I don't understand. There are so few men that'll ever have that opportunity without actively paying for it, or like very, very few normal dudes that aren't like either sports stars or film stars or rock stars will ever have the chance to sleep.
I am a rock star in many ways, though.
Yeah, what, you look like a rock. It's your joke, I'm not even.
Look like Keith Richards now.
But to have that opportunity to sleep with an actual porn professional.
It was at 8 o'clock. No.
In the morning?
No, 8 p.m.
Well, what? So no one has sex at 8 p.m.?
The night had just started.
Right, well, fucking even better then. Why would you want to do it later on?
Because I'm like, listen, after midnight, let's go for it. I'm only here. We're just starting. I'm having a good time.
It's insane after midnight. What's this shit after midnight?
I was having a good day. I was having a good time at the bar.
I don't care what good time. I genuinely don't give a shit. I don't care. I don't care if you're at the fucking roulette table and you're up 50 grand. If a porn star comes to you, you go, I'd like to cash in, please. It's only 8 o'clock, sir. Fine. It's listen. If it's early enough for bake-offs to start, it's early enough for.
It's bro before hose.
What?
I don't even regret it.
I don't even. So, is she an Irish?
No.
She's not Irish.
American.
She's American. Why was she in Ireland?
It's like she was just a fan of like the YouTube videos. And
so this is all from the biscuits?
Yeah. Yeah, biscuits and comedy. Like
it's actually offensive that you didn't take that opportunity. Like, run through it in your mind, right? You now have a chance to have sex with a porn star.
Yeah.
And the only reason is because you slag off biscuits online.
Yeah, well, I was good at it.
No, I'm not saying you weren't. I'm not saying you weren't the best in the game, but like to have that opportunity from something so ridiculously stupid. To realise that luck and that opportunity to then spit in its face.
I didn't spit in its face. I was just trying to delay.
No, you did. You did by saying no. You spat in its face.
She was like, I have a flight in the morning, so I have to go early. And I was like, well, off you pop.
So she was
You're very upset.
It's just I
keep bringing it up every few years because he gets so upset about it.
It's just so ridiculous. A thing to have not done. Like, so ridiculous. And like, who were you out with?
I was like, I can't remember actually. Comedy club.
Was it friends?
Yeah, no, it was one or two comedians, and I think yes, one of my friends too. I used to
fucking
work with.
Shame on them as well.
Oh no, I think
they
didn't know who she was a porn star.
But you did.
Ah, yeah.
Right. Had you sampled her work previously?
I had seen it. I mean, I did Google beforehand, because she was coming out.
And she says, so you both drinking?
Yeah,
having a good time?
Bit, yeah.
Where are you?
It's only 8 o'clock. We're like the place across from the Latch Lounge, the Arlington.
Oh yeah, so you're in a pub.
Yeah.
Right, decent pub. Good pub.
The PJ,
yeah.
The fuck it's called.
Guinness is flowing.
The Guinness is flowing.
Good pint of Guinness in there.
It is, yeah. It's
right.
in Dublin.
She's there, American, in town, doesn't know the place. And then she meets her favourite biscuit guy.
The biscuit guy.
The biscuit dude. And what's her proposition?
She was actually fine. It wasn't like some sort of straight up thing. It just happened. Like, she was good crack. Like, it was.
Did you get off with her?
No.
So there's no contact whatsoever. She just says to you,
"Yeah,
I've got an early flight. So if."
Yeah, we were all having fun.
If we're
necking off of her, and the 5 of us sitting in a fucking circle and stuff.
No, but I thought you might have been dancing or something.
No, just about.
Is she flirting?
Yeah.
Is she touching knees?
No,
is she?
I can't remember, to be honest.
Flicking hair and that shit girls do.
It's been 10 years, I'd say now.
And then she says, I've an early flight, so if we're going to shag, it needs to be now. And you look at that. It's 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock. It's 1 minute to 8. I cannot possibly have sex with you, porn star, because it's 8 o'clock. I'm having fun with these fucking stupid Irish cunts that I'll see every single night for the rest of my life.
That's a good point. Right, that I'll give you that point. That's a good point. But I mean, I was a quarter of a pint into the first pint.
Even better. Why would you not be? Because you want to be at like absolute peak condition.
I don't know. Like, I just feel like it was having too much. It would have been a real shame.
Hot hotel room as well.
I presume so.
You're not going back to Eugene's.
We're not going back to the house I probably would have done at that time, which is the one that eventually we had to get out of because it was sinking.
Oh right, you're not going back to that one.
There's a hole in the in my banister and that, like a massive hole, and I was like, Ronan, what happened? Why is there a massive hole in that? And he goes, I was going out with this American girl, and she tripped on the top of the stairs. She was kind of big, and she tripped down and fell through the side of the stairs, went clean through the banisters, and fell down and fell through the kitchen table.
Jesus Christ.
And I was like, what? He goes, you never get it fixed? And he goes, nah. So no, I couldn't bring her back there.
No. So it would have been hard hotel room, and then... Yeah, but like, you must now regret.
I don't, not really.
But like, because it's never going to happen now.
Probably not.
Like, nobody's coming up to us off the back of this podcast.
Not now, big bald head man.
Yeah, no porn stars are coming up.
And this podcast would really have to kick off.
Yeah.
Money wise.
I mean, it would need to be
millions on Patreon.
Aye. Like,
we could be Mr. Beasts.
We can.
Mr. Beast's Acid Cuts Chocolate.
If this podcast ever takes off to a level that a porn star is coming up to you again, I'm not allowing you to not do it. Genuinely, I will drag you.
That feels a crime.
I mean, it will be awkward with me holding you there, forcing you in and out like that. Like, that will be weird. But at least it will calm my conscience because of this.
You'd be the one I'd be like, before we do this, you're going to have to go and empty a bag of crisps for me.
I'm going to go home and construct a pulley system so that I put you in a harness so I don't need to actually physically touch you. All I do is sit in a chair like this at the back and just pull it, and your wee arse goes in and out like that.
A fucking pulley system?
What's that? What's in the spare bedroom, Mark? You need to worry about that, right? All will become clear one day.
She's like, I'm not into... He's like, he's not getting involved. He's just...
I'm not in threesomes.
He's just back in the car.
I'm not into threesomes. He's my operator.
I did a new joke, by the way, yesterday about threesomes, and people giggled, and it's even funnier when one guy loses it.
Yeah.
One guy just started choking at the front. His girlfriend's staring at him like, what the fuck's your problem?
What's the joke?
The joke was my girlfriend's mother won't let us sleep in the same bed. And I was like, oh, come on, the devil's threesome.
That's a guy that's had a threesome with.
Yeah. The devil. When I said the devil's threesome, he fucking went.
Very funny. That's very, very funny.
He was like,
that's another thing I would never forgive anyone for turning down a threesome
with their mother.
It doesn't matter. Not with my ma. With a girl's ma. But like, because again, it's something I've never been offered.
Never had
a threesome. So it's one of those things that I'll never. No. That like I think that's the three: sex with porn star, threesome, Scotland cap.
A Scotland cap. Yeah.
People that turn down Scotland caps are the scum of the earth.
You're comparing people that have turned down threesomes and people that turn down caps for Scotland.
If ever I find out Elliot Anderson has turned down a threesome and a porn star, I will drive down to Newcastle and I'll behead the bastard.
In the street.
I'll Khashoggi the fucker.
This is for Scotland. And cock.
Just walking about like fucking Perseus and Clash of the Titans. Elliot Anderson's head walking through the big market, kicking it like a football.
Oh, that's fucking excellent. Throwing the head in to the next youngster that's kind of tipped.
What time are we on?
I have absolutely no idea.
I can't see from here.
That's an hour and 5 minutes.
Right.
I can't
Is there anything you want to just run through your points and we'll...
I'll go for the last three, right? I just want to have the website they had was pretty
fucked.
Yeah,
we should have talked about this.
I did find out that when he said Mr. Skin and the whole way through it was like, I remember Mr. Skin.
So do I.
I remember Mr. Skin when I was like fairly young, like I would say about 18. And then I remember then eventually I was going, this is kind of weird.
It's a very weird
very
website.
Creepy. It became way creepier then.
It's a very of its time website.
Yeah.
But I think it is. I think it's a lot.
It's not even of its time. They're doing the deep fake stuff now.
See, that's bad.
That's fucked. Like,
yeah.
Do you know, like, as well, they can put your face, that deep fake stuff, they can put your face on anyone else's face.
Yeah.
Like, because, like, even that, like, the Sandy Hook thing, like, that was me. Don't. I didn't mean...
The first ever use of deep fake was to cover up the fact that you performed a massacre.
It wasn't to do porn stars. I want my credit.
Do you think it's a lot better when it's... See, when you find an actual... Like a well-known actress, there's something sexier about an actress that's not known for being naked when they're naked.
So you're sitting there
like
going,
by far.
You're just sitting there going, Judy Dench.
Like, but it would be like not sick, but it would be. I tell you what, there's a genre of film, right, that I was quite a fan of. It's very much it's like a step on from the Carry On films, right? Because I love the Carry On films, right? Okay. There was like. There were like body sex comedies, saucy sex comedies in the 70s,
right,
American British sex comedies, raunchy sex comedies in Britain, right? And there was like confessions of a driving instructor, confessions of a holiday camp, confessions of a window cleaner, all that kind of adventures of a milkman, all that kind of shit, right? And they used to be on quite a lot on Channel 5. And there is
Channel 5.
There's one, the driving instructor one. Has a woman called Linda Bellingham in it, right? Now, Linda Bellingham was the mum in the Besto adverts. Remember the Besto adverts where she used to bring up gravy and they'd go, ooh, Besto. She's just like the nation's mum because she's on every single advert break when you're watching TV.
Okay.
She's in that film. And at one point, Robin Asquith, who's like the guy that's in all of them, right? He's fucking getting in with her in the front of his driving instructor's car, and then he whacks her top down, and she shows a tit. And at that, when you saw that, you were like that.
You braced yourself.
That's like, whoa! The Bristol woman's got her jab out. This is fucking huge.
Oh,
this
gravy.
is huge. It's like they mention it in this Meg Ryan in that film. When Meg Ryan, full frontal Meg Ryan, that's like you're like, holy shit.
I didn't even actually get it. I thought that was a
Jesus
joke.
Christ.
What happened, Meg Ryan?
She got hundreds of surgery done.
And got old, just
fucked up, yeah.
Yeah.
She looks pretty bad now. She's had I think she had bad surgery done.
No, I botched it.
Aye.
Botched it. That's a great word. It's one of my favourite words.
Botched
it.
A botched job.
A botched job. It's also like the other word they used in this knocked up to keep it on fucking thing is yacked.
Yacked, yeah.
I was like, I might bring yak back.
I just yacked.
Yacked.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other one was, I loved the very good cameo. He always has very good cameos of Craig Robinson.
Oh!
He's always great. He's just funny for, but
yes.
5% black people.
That is the funniest line in the film. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
When he says that.
You're just a doormat.
It's not that I can't let you in because you're not hot. You're hot as shit. No, you're hot. I would love to tap that ass. I can't let you in because you're old. You're old as shit. I mean, for the club, not for the earth.
Yeah. We can't let a lot of pregnant old bitches.
Couple of old pregnant bitches running about.
Come on.
Yeah, what?
Your old ass should know better. Your old ass should know better. Yeah, that's probably one of the best.
I hope a black midget comes along.
I'm only allowed to 5% black people, yeah.
Oh, gosh.
So 25%.
There's some great... Ken Jeong's...
He was quite good. Funny. He annoys me in some things.
Just an angry guy.
And he's a real doctor too.
Yeah, he was. This is his first.
Was
role.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is very funny. Jason Segel's funny in this as well.
Oh, aye.
He's really funny.
His fucking name. Is he your horny guy then?
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. He's
yeah.
He's just horny all the time.
He's like, are you is Deborah's husband?
He says at the end when they're talking about, because they hear the noises and Jonah Hill's fucking freaking out because he hates hospitals and he hears the screaming and he goes, something's wrong. And then Jason Segel goes, now, gynecology, admittedly, just a hobby of mine. The bit in as well.
It's excellent.
Jonah Hill and the shoe bomber are in the wheelchairs and they go, let's play murder ball. And they just start ramming at each other, kicking each other.
Excellent.
Oh, it's so funny.
Katherine Heigl's one as well. She kind of like disappeared off the face there.
Yeah, I was
figure out what happened to her.
So I read her Wikipedia afterwards because I could never understand why she was never in anything. Because
I thought it was just because she wasn't that good of an actor, but I watched this. No, she was actually.
No, she's good. She's good. She's funny. She's a bit pain in the arse.
Well, no, like
Apatow doesn't do women that well.
Yeah.
Like, because both of them are real naggy people. Yeah. Like, I think, like Leslie Mann treats Paul Rudd like shit in this, and it's one of the most accurate depictions of married life I have ever seen. See what he says. He went to see Spider-Man 3 on his own just so he could have time to himself, but lied about it. I was like, fucking preach, my man. There's been times where I've pretended that we need shit from the shop just so I can go and sit in the car.
So you're saying like Amy would walk in and she'd see you kind of frantically just chucking a bag of sugar at the front window and then turn around and go, I need sugar in the shop. They don't have it in the nearby one too.
See, both of them are really, really naggy and don't seem to be much fun at all. And the fact that they hang out with each other as well, like neither of them seem to have any other pals.
Yeah. It's just you know.
But apparently, Katherine Heigl was a fucking pain in the arse in general life, and that's why nobody deals with her anymore. She did like an interview after this. Because she was on Grey's Anatomy. I've never seen Grey's Anatomy. But it's a huge show.
I've watched like 7-8 seasons of it.
Is she good in that?
Yeah.
But she ruined herself with that because after this she did like an interview with Cosmopolitan or something and just slagged off everything.
I remember that.
She slagged off Seth Rogen. She slagged off this film. She slagged off all the writers and the creator of Grey's Anatomy in this interview. And then after that just never really worked again.
Good. I like it. Go down in fire.
Yeah.
Go down in flames. Go down in fire.
That's why you get left the biscuits thing.
Die.
You're slacked off the...
I don't want to eat biscuits no more. Don't like the filming.
I'm not off the biscuit life.
I'm not off the biscuit where people aren't paying enough attention to me like the day we went to the fights. I even knew the ring girl.
You did know the ring girl. That really annoyed me.
That was very funny. Yeah. Right. We had Rory Fogarty.
Rory Fogarty, the dump truck.
These are the names of the fighters.
Yeah.
Very funny. Right. Next week, I have forgot the DVD. And it's really annoying because I actually bought it and I was so happy about it. You're not going to be happy about it.
No.
You're not going to be happy about it. But I'm very excited because I think it's going to be one of the funniest episodes we do. Because I have seen this film before and I screamed laughing the whole way through it.
Right.
So this week's is Jared Butler's.
Oh, God.
P.S. I love you.
Oh, God. Oh.
Get it in you.
Jesus
Get it right up to you. I guarantee you will not.
Is this the film? I've never seen. Is this the film where the guy dies and keeps writing her letters from the grave?
Yeah, it's so.
Oh my God.
It's so fucking funny.
Right, I didn't know.
I just remember like he puts on stupid accents. He walks to. There's a part where he's like going for a walk with her. He's like basically nagging her, and he walks like, "Oh, come on, we'll go for a wee walk to Wexford." And I'm like, "That's a 5-hour walk from where you are." Like they have Ireland all over the place.
Is it in Ireland?
Most of it, yeah. It's written by Cecilia Ahern, Bertie Ahern's daughter.
Wow.
Yeah,
right.
Old president,
okay.
Old dodgy Taoiseach.
Right, excellent. Right,
so
I'm
loads to talk about. There's layers to it. It's as bad as Leap Year.
I didn't realise that Gerard Butler was in it. Gerard Butler's
the dead guy.
You know what? I like a lot of Gerard Butler stuff.
Yeah, so do I.
I watched him in a film.
He gets a harsher rap.
Cop Shop. I watched that the other day.
Yeah.
That's really good.
I mean, he does. I don't mind him because he just does shite films. I don't mind it if you just do it. As if he pretended it was something different. Like he did a film called Plane.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm not sitting there thinking he's thinking.
Was that the one that was about a bag of crisps?
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, brilliant. Right. Thanks again for listening and watching. Keep downloading. Again, keep leaving reviews. Tell folk that you think might enjoy this kind of pish.
Our production might ramp up. We're in a new studio.
Yes, we didn't even talk about the new studio. You wouldn't realise because Daniel and Kai have... Well, Daniel does fuck all, but Kai has created this beautiful new studio and then we've just covered it up with the bricks.
Bricks. Wavy bricks.
But you'll notice because there's going to be new cameras and everything, so we'll look ultra amazing soon.
You can see right into
So if the porn stars haven't been offering thus far, once the new cameras start getting us in 4K, fucking, we'll be beating them off. If you are in Dumfries, Dundee or Aberdeen, my tour starts in about 6 weeks' time.
Yes.
And
I'm doing the Dumfries ones with you.
Yes, Ryan's going to be at the Dumfries ones. There's 2 in Dumfries. The first one's sold out, so there's an extra one on, which is selling all right. Dundee is selling well. Aberdeen, it's about half full. So, it's all right. 6 weeks to go. We should be cool. But it's at a Tivoli Theatre. That's the really big one. So if you could buy tickets for that, if you're about the Aberdeen or Grampian region, it's on the 17th of November at the Tivoli Theatre. Nice. All the links will be on the thing. You've got other roast battles coming up.
Yeah, the roast battle on Monday night, so that's going to be fun.
Who are you battling?
Liam Farrelly.
Yeah,
I'm going to do Liam Farrelly,
He's a good man.
He's a good man.
Live at the Apollo's, Liam Farrelly.
Yeah, and me.
And biscuits.
Found me on the Apollo space mission.
Oh, brilliant. Right, thank you very much. See you again next week. Bye-bye.